Hey, welcome back, friends. If you want to join the friends, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Today we are bringing it in with the first ever episode of Ultimate Final Boss. Today we're doing loot from 1,000 giant moles. So how exactly did I do this goal? I did break it down into 3 videos. I made a loot from 500 normal mode, 500 hard mode, and then I also did a loot from 1,000 mole noses. If you haven't seen all those, I will put the links in the description down below. But without further ado, I'll give you a little bit of summary of each of those videos. The first video that I released is loot from 500 normal mode giant moles. Now the loot from that was maybe about 17 to 18 million, not good at all, and it took me 20 hours to do that, so pretty slow boss, doesn't really give you too much money if you're just doing the normal mode. I did get 4 dragon 2-hand swords, so it was nice to get a couple rare drops off of the drop table drop list, and of course I got tons of clingy moles, so that was 2 drops already off the checklist. The second loot video that I released was 500 hard mode giant moles. Now the loot wasn't a whole lot better from this either. We did get 20 million worth of loot, and again it took almost exactly the same exact amount of time. It was about 20 hours for that as well. I did get 5 Dragon 2-hand swords for that, so that was a nice little boost to the amount of Dragon 2-hand swords I had. 46 Ultra Growth Potions, that is a unique drop from the Giant Mole, but it wasn't actually considered part of their drop table for the total amount of drops you need, so not added to the list. But I did get the pet, so that was especially what I was going for. I was going for it, and it was only like drop rate of 1 in 250 or so at that point, so I was expecting to get it, and I got it about 250, exactly what I was expecting. The final loot video that I released for loot from 1,000 giant moles was loot from 1,000 mole noses. I actually hadn't been selling these or trading them in throughout the entire series so far. You do need the hard Falador diaries completed to even get this as a drop, but it definitely adds the amount of money that you're making from the giant mole on hard mode as well as on regular giant mole. It was about 10.5 million gold worth of loot, so pretty good, and it's just extra loot that you get just from having the hard diaries completed. And you do get some spirit seeds. I got probably about 10 spirit seeds should be expected from 1,000 mole noses. I think I got 11 or 12, so not bad, not bad. But all in all, this was probably the most profitable loot video for the amount of time that I actually put into it. Let's bring it in for a summary really quick. All in all, not too bad of money. I did make about 40 million from my regular drops, and then I made 10 million from the noses. The regular drops kinda are lackluster, but the main one that I want to talk about is the pure essence. You do get 54,000 pure essence from 500 hard mode boss or giant mole bosses, and that's gonna be about 2,500 per hour. So if you don't have abyssal demons unlocked, this is probably the best way to obtain pure essence as quickly as possible. Hard mode versus normal mode. Basically, if you want the pet and if you want ultra growth potions, the little potions right here, you're going to want to be doing the hard mode. Normal, only reason really to do that is for ease of use, if you just want to kill a couple of giant moles. But hard mode isn't that hard as long as you have tier 70 armor as well as tier 80 weapons, I would say at least. You should be able to kill hard mode. It might take a little bit of working though. All in all though, I completed the pet. I got both of the drops, so let's go ahead and claim this pet here. I got the Molly pet, and I also got Can You Dig It? I believe that that's going to be the basically reward for getting all of the drops. So let's go ahead and go into the Beast tab and show you the giant mole. As I was saying, the fastest kill that I got was 118, fastest hard mode kill was 119. They're exactly same speed of killing. Did kill a couple extra just for a couple mole noses, but if you check my collection, it is complete. So I have the Molly pet, and I also have the title. I'm not 100% sure where these titles are. Let's go ahead and check it out, see if we can't figure out where it is. Let's figure out where the pet is first. boss pets. First boss pet here, got Molly. Let's go ahead and call her. She's a little bit ugly now, isn't she? Go ahead and check out the titles. I believe it'd probably be under accolades. I am incorrect though. Of the Underground. There we go. There it is. So let us apply the Of the Underground. I'm going to be keeping this title on until I get a better title. This is the default title for this series now. I probably won't even change it. I have no reason to change it to a different title. But we can check out the Molly pet here, and oh, she's so giant molly. Yeah, I'll try to keep her out as much as possible, but she's a little ugly. But let's go ahead and throw it to the summary for the entire series so far. Let's take a look at how the series is going so far. All in all, we finished out the giant mole completely. That means we got all of their drops, got the title, as well as getting 1,000 kills. So that adds 1 to 4 of these slots here. I did get 3 boss drops, and I actually calculated how many boss drops there are. There's 2,153. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. And money made so far in this series is 50 million GP. Looking at how much money we need left to get to our money making goals, we have quite a way. Giant Mole wasn't the best money maker in the world, but I did have enough money to buy myself a Anima Core outfit of Saren. So I do have that checked off the list, but I am going to take a while to get all the rest of them. I do have enough money in my pouch to get the ability codexes whenever I want. I just am saving it just in case I need it for something else. And also, just a side note, the augmented items may cost more money than I was initially anticipating. I'm thinking about going for the Precise 4 Equilibrium 2 right now, and I didn't even realize how much it was going to cost for just the weapon gizmos. Might as well all the Precise components. So 500 mil may be a little bit low for actually trying to get all the perfect augments for all of my gear, but we'll get to that road when it comes to it. And last but not least, we get to all of the bosses that are left for this series. We did complete out the giant mole, so they get a check mark over them. I did get the title for it, as well as the boss pet, everything completed. And I unlocked the next boss, because I did kill 1,000 giant moles. I unlocked the King Black Dragon, so here in the next week or two, I should be having that coming out. King Black Dragon I know is a lot faster than the giant mole. It shouldn't take me 40 hours to complete this one as well as editing 6 different videos to actually get everything that I wanted out of the giant mole. But King Black Dragon hopefully is a bit more profitable as well. If you guys all are enjoying this series, I would love it if you leave a like, comment, and if you subscribe. That way you can see everything that's coming up in the future. As always, have a good one.